on the speakers. So you don't turn those on and go back here because sometimes you pop.
It popped. I noticed that.
And every time it does, it is affecting the internal circuitry of the speaker, and that is little by little affecting. And the more you do it every Sunday, it wears out the instrument. But if you turn this on before, you alleviate that. So always make sure whoever's doing it, board before the speaker, not the other way around.
Okay.
So let's go ahead and turn this one on. Is it plugged in? Okay. And then can someone go ahead and turn on the left and right, the house?
Jesse, I get this one.
I put them somewhere, and then they, we have.
That's why you shouldn't have it.
And yeah,
But if I buy
you want
something.
to turn on this amplifier here?
Not yet. Just the house, yeah.
Sorry.
Okay. Now, before I get started, is there anything specifically that you guys would want to know? Maybe we can start with that, and then I can go over the things that I feel you might benefit from knowing. But like, what are your primary issues right now? What do you really don't know what this does? You don't know how to.
Yeah, what are these controllers here?
Okay, so this controls everything, all the sound that's coming off from those two speakers. So if this is down, you can have everything turned on, everything plugged in, but you won't hear anything coming out of there. This, a good healthy level to keep it is in this square between 0 and, see that square right there? I like to keep it that. Not too much 0 because 0 you don't have much. You don't have much room on top, and you don't have to get that loud. So I like to keep it at a healthy, just -3. You can't see it doesn't have, but like a -3, -5 in that area. I always try to keep it that way. At the end of the night, when you turn off the PA, go home, you can put it down just for safety reasons. But when you turn the speaker back on, keep it over there. Mono. This is kind of like. This is the same sort of idea as here. You have 2 outs, left and right, left and right. But if you had
This is the monitor, you say?
This is the speakers. So see how
the speakers,
left and
okay.
right, yeah.
Right,
So these two. So like even if I unplug these and have this on, everything's plugged in, but this is not plugged in, you won't hear anything else. So this is also. So if you're having an issue here, check the connection. Make sure the connection is working. Make sure it's plugged in and okay. Now, you could also run the signal mono, which means you won't have a left and right. You can still have 2 speakers, but you won't have like a separate left and a separate right. You just be one signal. The same sound comes out of this one as that one. With this, I could, using the pen, I could put in vocals on that side. I could put piano on this side. I could put, whatever on that side, a little bit towards this side, maybe a tiny bit more here than there.
If you put that on mono, you say?
If you put that on main or stereo, this is stereo,
Right.
which is this one. Mono, you don't have that option. Mono is the same, comes out from both.
I
see. You wouldn't be able to split it. So if you wanted to do mono, you could run the system from just this one right here, mono out. It's a different type of plug like this one, but you could. You guys have a snake, you don't have to worry about it. If you're gonna take this somewhere else, if for some reason you stop using this or whatever, and you only had one signal, you could use this one if you wanted to. Or if you had another speaker out here or something that you want to hear for the guy here, you could put a signal for him, an amplifier, whatever it is. In this case, you don't have to worry about it. You have this working, you have your both speakers, so don't worry about it for this one. So you can even have this down because you don't even need to use the mono out. Main is this one right here. So keep it at that. These subs, don't worry about them either because this is if you wanted, I don't even know where on the speaker, but this is like if you wanted to group things. But I personally have never used this sub on this board, so I wouldn't know how to do it.
Okay.
I'll be honest. I just don't know. I wouldn't know how you would do this. If I messed around with it, I could probably figure it out.
Okay.
you can operate and do everything that you're
Right.
doing without having to worry about
Right.
it.
Because so
yeah.
it has a lot of functions
A
here.
lot of functions.
Right.
Right now, you don't have to worry about this. And,
Right.
and again, if somebody wants to someday try to figure it out, sure, but I wouldn't really know how to do it right now.
Okay. Hey, Jen, are you videotaping this session? Oh, cool. All right. Excellent. Okay. Excellent. Now, here's another question. And we can go into some more fundamentals, you know, as he's getting ready to engage us in. But you know, another question that Lisa brought in right before you guys came, and that is that what we're in the process of doing. I'm trying to figure out how we can do this because see, on choirs that we see, you know, like on television, like we were talking about earlier, right? You know, choirs or other, you know, group of people, like they just have 3 mics, right? So basically, we have 4 mics plus this one. Right? That's what we have right now. So, now, what I'm in the process of doing and what we're going to try to do, we're going to try